A very warm welcome to all of you on Skilling on Saturdays. We are here at episode 40 with Nilesh Kataria as our esteemed guest, and we welcome you, Nilesh.
Hi, Shivani. I believe, thank you so much, first of all, for inviting me for the show. And I believe this show is going to be the wonderful one. Yeah, thank you so much for the same.
Definitely, it's going to be a great journey with learning from you the insights on personal branding. And let me introduce you a bit to our audience. So, Nilesh profoundly believes in that no one is you and that is your part. On the same lines, he would like to describe himself as a movie buff, brimming with optimism and extrovert, who finds it difficult to put a cap on creativity. He basically is a certified management accountant working working in corporates in three businesses. One of them is his family business, which is a sector of automobile. Second one, which he just started, is in thing of mine that he wanted to make more money, which is real estate. And the third one is, can everyone keep on mute? The third one, which is in the branding and marketing, helping people to grow their personal brand.
Shivani ma'am, you are on mute.
Nobody told me, so I was reading his introduction.
Please repeat
So,
what we heard just now. It
yeah,
went on mute.
yeah,
Last line
नहीं
only.
शहर में आप अभी लास्ट में गई थी म्यूट पे वो मेरी
definitely,
मिस्टेक है मैं
definitely.
सबको म्यूट
Yeah,
करने गया उसमें
okay, okay.
लास्ट एक लाइन ना सॉरी
So, okay. So, Nilesh, I know personally Nilesh over LinkedIn, and he's well known for personal branding. He loves having conversations around marketing, personal branding, and everything in between. He likes hearing other people, observing the intricacies of their experiences, and taking away valuable nuggets from it. So, learning is all around us. We only need to observe. He likes helping people to make a strong personal brand on LinkedIn, and that's what for we have invited him to our Skilling on Saturdays platform. We welcome you, Nilesh, and you can take over from here on.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shivani, for introducing. And thank you so much, guys. It's a wonderful morning, I believe, in India. And I just joining from India. And it's wonderful to join some amazing session on the weekends and early morning, especially. Just let me talk something about like how I started the journey and like what exactly right now I'm into it. So obviously, like one thing I always have in my mind कि कुछ बड़ा करना है life में. On the same notes, कुछ बड़ा करना है is like a thought of कि 15-16 साल वाला बच्चा होगा ना वो तो like you will feel like कुछ बड़ा करना है doesn't mean like you will able to do it till the time you not have what exactly you want to do. So at the age like when I passed 12th, I thought first I will like I like like graduated done my 12th from the commerce line. So thought of like I will going for a CA and started with CA foundation. After that realized shayad yaar I don't want to do it. I don't know, like there is nothing, like I was facing some difficulties at that moment because it's just a starting. And then I thought of like I will go for CMA or otherwise CPA. Okay, certified management accountancy course or CPA, because I thought like I come from a Punjabi family and we Punjabis a dream to go to Canada and America, right? And on the same thing, like I like it's a journey of 4 I believe 4.5 years, where I completed the things and I got a very good job in US. So that's how my journey started. And getting a job in New York, especially as you are a fresher, people feel like yeah, things are like I was feeling like now the life will be settled. Now the life will be like what I want to do. And it was like they were paying a very good amount of money over there. I did it around one to one half, like around 1.5 years. You can say that. After that, I thought like कि नहीं होगा. Might it not made for auditing? Might it not made for accounting? शायद I believe that I made for this, but uh, I will able to make the money. I will able to like make huge amount of money because I was working and that's a different story now, like why I'm not telling where I was working, because like we have a 3 years contract with them, but I thought like I will not able to continue for the 3 years. I just need to come back out of it. So I just returned back in like India. I was specifically working for the Microsoft for like around 1.5 years, but I returned back because just thinking like I don't want to work. And sometimes I feel like that decision was something because I was not I was not thinking like what can be, क्या हो सकता है उस डिसीजन के बाद. इट्स लाइक अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. आई नेवर थॉट ऑफ कि एक यंग बंदा सोचता है कि ठीक है यार, आई विल मैनेज इट, आई विल थिंक अबाउट इट, लाइक आई विल पे द फाइन आउट ऑफ इट. But that's a different story. When you came over here, they made your life like for a 6 months. I'm not saying specifically, but हाँ, ऐसा होता है चीजें when you break the contract. But yeah, chalo, leave that apart. Then starting over here with the family business, that's one of the good point in my picture, I believe. कि आपको लाइफ में अलग अलग तरह के स्ट्रगल्स होते हैं. मेरा मेरे दिमाग के साथ, मेरा मेरे खुद के साथ ही स्ट्रगल था लाइफ में. टिल नाउ व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज आई वाज आई वाज ऑलवेज वांट टू मेक समथिंग एट माय ओन, but always coming from a business background, I have one thing in my mind, like the business is good in the sector of automobile, so I can handle that thing and I can make out that things out over here. So that is the another like then did my MBA because I always have जो जो चीजें मेरे को लगी है ना लाइफ में कि मेरे को करनी है, so I tried to do it because I feel like you need to follow your passion, you need to explore the things. Then I got some of the exposure in HR, then I got some of, I just want to learn all the things what the management is like, management things are doing, because I thought कि एक दिन I will start doing my own things over here. After that, around 2 years ago, I started with marketing and branding. I was working with marketing and branding, but I never realized my potential. Like I can work with so many people on their personal brands. Now, if you talk about, I opened a LinkedIn account just because I feel like others are there on the LinkedIn, nothing else. But right now, like just working over on LinkedIn for 1.5 years, I realized the potential. We are working with amazing clients from all of the globe, and that's what right now I'm into it. Yeah, that's a small thing. Like I just want to add. Yeah. So yeah, so coming on the same notes, there are some different aspects, guys. Like when you talk about personal branding, we'll take it one by one over here. Why it's important? First thing I believe is it's really important to build your own community. I would not say that like you just like everyone needs to be an influencer. You need to understand people like mismatch with things. Influencer बनना और पहली बात तो वो बुरा नहीं है, ठीक है. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि आपको कि आप इन्फ्लुएंसर बन जाओ, आप ऐसा कंटेंट बनाओ कि जहां से लोग आपसे इन्फ्लुएंस हो रहे हैं. दैट्स अ गुड पॉइंट. बट दूसरी चीज ये है कि आपको अपनी स्किल्स को आगे लाना ही पड़ेगा in coming 4 to 5 years. Like if you're going to have a strong personal brand, first thing is like which everyone requires, you can make a good amount of money for sure. That is a for sure wala thing. दूसरी चीज, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप अपनी स्किल्स को, what exactly you are into it, even you are into job, even you are into your business, even you are into your like even a student like who is starting their journey, they need to start working on themselves. आपको अपनी स्किल्स को बताना पड़ेगा. दैट्स व्हाट आई कम विद, दैट्स व्हाट आई बिलीव इट. सॉरी. या, सो आई हैव सीन सम ऑफ द पीपल क्या करते हैं वो, दे वर नॉट वेरी श्योर लाइक व्हेन टू स्टार्ट देयर जर्नी. अब स्टार्ट कैसे करना है, दैट्स द मेन थिंग. So there are beautiful platforms on social media to build your own community. It's YouTube or Insta or LinkedIn or Twitter. You need to understand one thing, like most people do this mistake. I have seen that उनको लगता है इकट्ठे स्टार्ट करते हैं. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट्स बैड. दिस इज जस्ट माय माय ओपिनियन ऑन द सेम. आपने एक चीज देखी होगी कि यार आपने एक देखी है चीज कि अगर कोई बंदा यूट्यूबर है, तो अगर उसकी फैमिली में कोई यूट्यूब चैनल स्टार्ट करता है तो उसकी सब्सक्राइबर्स बहुत जल्दी गेन होते हैं. कैसे होता है? रीजन क्या है उसका? बिकॉज द रीजन इज स्पेसिफिकली उनकी ऑलरेडी एक बंदे की कम्युनिटी है, तो वो बंदा उसके साथ रिलेट कर पा रहा है और उसी की कम्युनिटी उठा रहा है आगे से. सो दैट इज नीड्स टू बी डन. आप एक जगह पे अच्छी कम्युनिटी बनाओ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल ट्विटर पे, लिंक्डइन पे, वहां से अपनी कम्युनिटी को आगे एक्सपैंड करो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे. और ये जो गेम है, ये है गेम पेशेंस वाली, जहां पे यू नीड टू थिंक अबाउट इट, व्हाट थिंग यू गोइंग टू कन्वे टू द ऑडियंस. ये नहीं है कि आप लाइक आई हैव सीन सम पीपल, देयर आर डिफरेंट एग्जांपल. नाउ यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि numbers will not give you a personal brand. Remember that things. I've seen some people having 2 lakh followers, 3 lakh followers on different platform, but no one knows them. uh, might you have seen on LinkedIn or Twitter, there are some people who posting random type of videos which giving some messages like good messages, but that going to build your personal brand? Not at all. People are just coming for the video and just seeing a video and feeling like बढ़िया यार, enjoy कर रहे हैं, या फिर the video is giving some messages over there, but at the end of the day it will not going to bring you anything. It will like people will feel like people might follow you but not exactly following you. You need to understand that they are liking that video, that's why they like your followers are increasing. So for the brand purposes, you need to show what things you have. If you have one thing to say, just talk about it. Like, for example, we are hosting this podcast, Skilling on Saturdays. Just talk about the amazing things. Just talk about the amazing thing. Like, this is a 40th episode of it. Why not? We can have something like a newsletter type of thing. Might over here, 10, like 100 people join, 200 join, 300 join, 1000 join. But we want more and more people to read about it. We want more and more people to know about it. More and more people to come and reach out to you, just like because I just want to come on your show. Like, what's the procedure? You even I have seen like many people are monetizing the things. So how now the things needs to monetize? That's the another area of you need to think about it. You need to have a proper newsletter for the same. Whosoever subscribing, that going to get the insights, what is actually going to share about it. And people like after sometimes people start feeling yeah, ha, yeah, there is something like which I can go for it. Might someone सबसे बड़ी चीज यहाँ पे क्या है, the retention of audience is very important. Most of the creators or most of the people are struggling with it. वो कैसे होगा? You need to find different ways. Might be something, a newsletter which is readable in 2 minutes, right? What is exactly happened? Just fine. Might that newsletter can grow to the extent where you feel like now I can monetize the things. Now I can make out the things out of it. So it's first thing, it's very important what exactly you going to do. And believe me guys, it's a journey of a patience. If like you need to have a patience and consistency with your journey. When I started LinkedIn, like people talk about followers, people talk about the same. I'm not saying like having a good amount of followers is bad or something like that. But I always tell them one thing. It took me around 3 months of time to reach my first 1K followers. 3 months of my time. Specifically on LinkedIn, it's easy to get a followers. I will not say like it's not easy. Yeah, to other platforms. But it took me 3 months of my time to reach my first 1000 followers. Another 2.5 months of my time to reach another 1000 followers. So you can say 6 महीने लग गए उस बंदे को 2000 followers and not getting anything out of it. I was posting sometimes three likes, sometimes 4 likes. Now even you see the post where the people are liking, more than 5000 people are liking my post, even like 10,000 people are liking. Why this thing happened, or like how this thing happened? You need to understand this is a game where a people needs to connect with you. शायद मेरा जो कंटेंट है, अगर like I'm working with good content writers, exactly करते क्या we are working with some of the founders, some of the coaches or some of the senior level people. उनकी प्रोफाइल पे काम करते हैं. we work on their profile, to optimize their profile, to put content on their profile. So we have a good amount of like they are very good in the content writing. बट वो मैं अपनी अपने पेज पे नहीं लेके आ सकता, अपनी प्रोफाइल पे नहीं लेके आ सकता, क्योंकि मेरी ऑडियंस वैसे कनेक्ट करती है। शायद मेरी ऑडियंस वो है जो लोग समझते हैं कि यार ये बंदा ना सिंपल से लिखता है, व्हाटसोएवर आई वांट टू राइट। आई फील लाइक कि ऑडियंस अंडरस्टैंड कि यार यही प्रोस्पेक्ट से ये बात करता है, एंड that's what is like I can't be like write very lengthy type of content. I'm not saying that is good or that is bad, just because my audience not feel connected. I feel connected in the same, like the way I'm writing. So you need to like try with some of the things, as I tried in my career, and still I believe like what exactly I'm doing is like I'm still exploring. I'm still feeling like I just need to explore more things. I just need to uh, see what is good or what is like feasible in the coming years. Uh, Coming back to the let's talk about some of the other things which I feel is missing over here. Let's talk about many people talk about like how you can monetize the factors on social media. So one thing I explained about this show only, like you can have a newsletter, we can have a newsletter, and then we can push to the others, like if they want to come to the show, and we can like charge for the specifically purpose. Uh, Monetizing, I was never thinking like it's going to be easy. But as I started feeling like it's getting more easy and easier. uh, in starting, I seen some people like, for example, when I have around 4,000 followers, one brand came to me and said like, we'll pay you around 800 rupees for posting one post for us. And then I realized like, yeah, that's great. मैंने कभी इतनी पोटेंशियल इसकी रियलाइज ही नहीं करी, बट वो 800 रुपये नथिंग थे, लेकिन वो एक स्टार्ट देने के लिए बहुत थे। वो मेरे को ये पता लग गया कि दिस प्लेटफॉर्म इज समथिंग हैविंग अ पोटेंशियल इन इट, इफ आई स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन इट, एंड आई कैन मेक अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ मनी। एंड दैट इज आई फीलिंग लाइक मेरी पोस्ट करने पे कोई पैसा देने वाला है, दैट इज आई वाज लाइक रियली। So then the things started. Then I started talking about personal branding. I like started like people starting like coming to me for the consultation purposes
Sir,
and other
sir,
purposes.
sir, can you elaborate? Your point is not 100% clear as the 800 and people, can you explain in detail?
Yeah, sure. So one thing like I would explain over here is, जैसे मैंने कहा कि when I started it, I was not very clear about it कि how I'm going to post the content, or like how I going to monetize the things. But in starting, like when I like regularly doing a posting, one brand approached me and they said like, Nilesh, can you post about us? We'll pay you around 800 rupees. Okay. I still remember it's like, because that is like I was using a LinkedIn or my personal branding just because I just want to make a personal brand, or my main purpose was not to make a money from it in the starting. And but that 800 rupees given me the confidence that I can monetize this at a very bigger level, even I can't even imagine into the same. So then what happened is I started posting more posts and started talking about personal branding things. Then other brand approach start हुआ मेरा किसी की ब्रांड के साथ काम करने में। ब्रांड के साथ कैसे काम है, उनकी पोस्टिंग के लिए। Then other brand approach, how much you charge for posting one post for us? I just said randomly, like I said like 3,000. They said like, okay, fine. And that's just a start. I even charge from a good amount of like money from them. Like even like after coming at some stage, I even charge 15, 20,000 for like making content for them. But ये एक चीज थी which is like I never explored even कि ऐसा भी कुछ होता है. And other thing क्या हुई उसके बाद, I started talking to some of the people who wants to grow on LinkedIn, who wants to build their own presence and who want to build their own personal brand. उस जर्नी में क्या हुआ, उस जर्नी में I started figuring out the people who want to work with me. And I able to develop my team for the personal branding specifically, you can say. Yeah, I started working with 5 people who are specifically into the field of content creation, and I started paying them. If you can imagine, like I started paying them, so I started earning good amount of money from the same, because this is very side hustle for me. I never thought of making it कि कुछ यहाँ से कुछ money बनानी है, but I was like uh, just try and exploring, and I am making money from it, I believe. I yeah. So anything, yeah, guys, anyone want to ask? It will be good. Then we will move to the another points. Anyone want to say something, or anyone want to ask something, or any doubts from the specifically for the same?
Sir,
You all can go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
Sir, can you support us in how to just do LinkedIn post and all as a
Sure. No worries. Yeah, I will help you out. So basically, like for the posting, आपको एक चीज समझनी पड़ेगी कि like what you are talking, like whatsoever you have a knowledge, you just need to. I elaborate on the same 2 points, I believe. One
yes?
thing, like many people thought of like, yeah, I'm not very good at something, and they do a biggest mistake. They go on Google and search about the particular thing, and they read about it, and most of the people just copy the content which is present on some social media platforms like Google or some other platforms over there. आपको
Can you,
एक चीज आपको एक चीज
sir,
या
sir,
प्लीज
can you guide us how to use, because we are posting, but as 100% utilizations of media is couldn't be covered by us. Something we are making mistake, as you are pointed out the mistake part of us.
श्योर आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट फर्स्ट थिंग ओनली. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट वन थिंग कि जो आपको कंटेंट होना चाहिए, वो आपको
Hmm?
कंटेंट आपकी, मतलब जो व्हाटएवर यू आर थिंकिंग दैट्स नीड टू बी डन. ये नहीं है कि आपने किसी सोशल मीडिया से उठाया या फिर आपने गूगल पे सर्च किया
नहीं,
पर्टिकुलर
I
टॉपिक.
नहीं, ये I agree with this point. This is vital for us professionals, because no one is in copying and all, because everything can be copied, but some creativity inside must be there as a learning part. So as how we started branding, तो उसी के लिए sir, can you after the session informally as a guide us, can you share your number so we can contact and talk the relevant matter?
Sure, you can anytime, guys. You can reach out to me through the LinkedIn. I am Nilesh Kataria. It's you will able to find it.
मतलब we have to sir.
I'll share his details.
Yeah, fine. You can guys reach out to me anytime through the LinkedIn only. Yeah. So coming back to the point, like why I talk about like specifically someone is asking, तो उसी चीज पे थोड़ा सा highlight कर देते हैं. आपको एक चीज को, पहली चीज जो सबसे मैटर करती है कि यार कि आप क्या कंटेंट शेयर कर रहे हैं, और शायद आप सबसे बढ़िया कंटेंट शेयर कर रहे होंगे. व्हाटसोएवर यू फील लाइक कि द बेस्ट फॉर यू, you feel like this is can work for you, this you feel like can bring the best insights for you, but the people are not liking it. सबसे बड़ी मिस्टेक, सबसे बड़ी चीज क्या आती है, जब हम कंटेंट क्रिएशन की जर्नी को स्टार्ट करते हैं, तो लोग हमें देखते नहीं है यार. लोग हमें देखते, मतलब कि नो वन गोइंग टू लाइक सी योर कंटेंट. और हम सबसे बड़ी चीज क्या करते हैं, हम लोगों को शेयर करते हैं. मैं हम कोई भी चीज करते हैं ना, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट इज बैड. आपको एक चीज समझना पड़ेगा, पर आपको एक चीज समझनी पड़ेगी कि शायद यार वो आपकी ऑडियंस है या टारगेट ऑडियंस नहीं है, तो उसको थोड़ा सा डिटेल में जाओ. और जो जो लोग आपको लगते हैं कि यार ये मेरी टारगेट ऑडियंस हो सकती है, उनको कई बार आपको अपनी पोस्ट पे टैग करना पड़ेगा. यू नीड टू टैग सम ऑफ द टाइम ऑन योर पोस्ट, सो शायद वो पोस्ट पड़े. हाँ, बट हर बार मत करो. इट्स नॉट नीड्स टू बी लुक लाइक स्पैम. अगर अब मैं बताता हूँ आपको क्या चीज है. अभी दो दो क्रिएटर्स ऐसे हैं, दे स्टार्टेड देयर जर्नी, and I would not name them, but yeah, in the starting they were into like regularly touch with me. So what they do is like whenever they post, they feel like कि I will tag. मतलब कई पोस्ट मैंने ऐसी देखी है जहां पे मेरा कोई कनेक्शन बन नहीं रहा है किसी की चीज के साथ, ठीक है, बट दे आर टैगिंग मी इन देयर पोस्ट सम और अदर वेज. कहीं ना कहीं वो फंसा रहे हैं ठीक है। सो वहां से क्या है, I get the notification for the same कि this person is tagged you in the post and this person is tagging you in the post, मतलब जो भी है। बट आपको एक चीज समझनी पड़ेगी कि वो शायद मैं आपका रेगुलरली कंटेंट अगर मेरी फीड में आएगा, अगर मेरे पास उतना टाइम रहेगा तो आई विल गो थ्रू इट। बट वो स्पैम हो रहा है, लाइक हर दूसरे दिन इफ यू आर पोस्टिंग अ कंटेंट जस्ट बिकॉज कि यार ये बंदा मेरी पोस्ट लाइक कर दे या कमेंट कर दे बिकॉज इट विल गिव मी अ गुड रीच। दिस इज हाउ द लिंक्डइन एल्गोरिदम वर्क्स। एक चीज और समझाता हूँ कि लिंक्डइन का एल्गोरिदम कैसे वर्क करता है। अगर किसी बंदे की अच्छी पोस्ट पे मतलब लाइक्स और एंगेजमेंट रेट आ रहा है, तो अगर वो आपकी पोस्ट को लाइक या कमेंट करता है तो आपका एंगेजमेंट रेट आई बिलीव 4 गुना 5 गुना हो जाता है। इट्स लाइक 5x वाला सीन। And this is how the engagement rate works over there. And other thing which needs to be done in the starting is, you in the starting नहीं आपको करना ही है ये, you need to engage with many creators profiles, like जो भी आपको लगते हैं कि अच्छे creators हैं, you need to engage with the same any platform guys. For example, you are talking about YouTube पे क्या है, YouTube पे if you are posting something like for example this audio, this like live event, if we can record this, and after that what we need to do is we need to see like where we can highlight 1 minute short videos. And like for example, I'm like in future if I'm opening a YouTube channel, and just coming on the same note, so I started with the podcast things only. I recorded the podcast. I need to invest my time in it because जितना तक अब हम टाइम नहीं इन्वेस्ट करेंगे अच्छे से, वी नॉट एबल टू ब्रिंग द रिजल्ट बिकॉज कंपटीशन बहुत है हर चीज में। So invested my time, get good 5 to 6 1 minute short videos, and where something you feel like it can connect with others, and then posting again on the same profile. So you don't know like when your one short video or something like that going to give you so many followers and so many viewers on your other video, because it's just like everyone on the social media is waiting for the one post to go viral, or one post to like go to the other audience. I'm not like I will tell you one thing कि वायरल जाना will not able to, हाँ, स्टार्टिंग में वायरल में जाओगे तो आपको अच्छे फॉलोअर्स आ सकते हैं, आपको अच्छे सब्सक्राइबर्स आ सकते हैं, आपके पेज पे अच्छे लोग आ सकते हैं, मतलब यू विल हैव अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ ऑडियंस। ये नहीं है कि लोग कहते हैं कि वायरल जाना इज ओके, बस वही है वहां पे। यार वहां से पता है क्या होता है, एक आपको थोड़ी सी ना हिम्मत सी आती है। हिम्मत आने का सेंस यू फील लाइक कि यार कर सकता हूँ, like if my this video can go viral, then you start figuring out different type of ideas कि यार ये डालूंगा तो शायद ये चीज जा सकती है, कंटेंट ये लोगों को पसंद आ सकता है। फिर आपको ना कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाता है, क्योंकि जो भी चीज आप कर रहे हो उसके लिए कॉन्फिडेंस कैसे आएगा, when you have some results in your hand, when you have something in your hand. If I'm talking about like personal branding, बट आई नॉट हैव एनी रिजल्ट्स। अब रिजल्ट्स का नाम कैसे, आप मेरी प्रोफाइल में जाएंगे तो आपको रिकमेंडेशन का पार्ट दिखेगा, वहां पे आपको 18-20 अच्छी रिकमेंडेशन दिखेंगे, और वो अच्छे लोगों की है, जो अच्छे लोग जो अच्छे लेवल पे काम कर रहे हैं, द पीपल हु आर वर्किंग विद द हायर लेवल्स, और दे हैव अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ एक्सपर्टीज इन ऑन द सेम। सो वहां से क्या है, वहां से कॉन्फिडेंस आता है। कोई दूसरा बंदा अगर मेरे को देख रहा है या दे फील लाइक कि यार एक बार इस पे ट्रस्ट करना चाहिए, एक बार इसको जानना चाहिए व्हाट एग्जैक्टली दिस पर्सन इज डूइंग एंड नीड्स टू टेक हिज सर्विसेज। सो वही चीज करने के लिए आपको लगातार काम करना जरूरी है यार अपने आप पे। आई ऑलवेज टॉक अबाउट इन माई मेनी ऑडियो शोज बिकमिंग द बेस्ट वर्जन ऑफ योर सेल्फ। Personal brand, my definition is slightly different, where like people are talking about personal brand is when you are not there in the room and people are talking about you. That's very true कि आप जब लोग आपके बारे में मतलब बताते हैं कि यार अगर आपको फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आपको बताते हैं कि यार पॉडकास्ट देखनी है, नॉलेजेबल पॉडकास्ट देखनी है, तो सैटरडे को सुबह 7 बजे उठ जाना, एंड यू नीड टू विजिट हर प्रोफ शिवानी प्रोफाइल शिवानी, शी इज मेकिंग अ ब्यूटीफुल स्किलिंग ऑन सैटरडे, बहुत अच्छा सही टॉपिक है। एंड उस चीज पे वो कौन मतलब वो अलग अलग गेस्ट को बुलाते हैं, ठीक है। तो दैट इज द वन वे लाइक पीपल स्टार्टिंग नेमिंग यू आउट। तो इसका मतलब द पीपल योर ब्रांड इज स्टार्टिंग टू बिल्ड, एंड पीपल स्टार्टिंग टू फील मोर कॉन्फिडेंट ऑन योर स्किल्स। बट उसकी उस जर्नी में आपको ये चीज को फिगर आउट करना बहुत जरूरी है कि कैसे, मतलब हाउ यू गोइंग टू बिल्ड अ नेम इन द माइंड ऑफ अदर्स, कि people will start knowing about you, people will start feeling more confident on the same. That's a journey of a patience and the consistency. You need to regularly come up, and you need to regularly make the things out over there. I was talking about becoming the best version of myself, or of yourself, or like I'm working on myself as well. So एक चीज बताता हूँ. In the in the month of August, I got caught in dengue. So I was into gymming, I was into fitness, just because I just want to like feel like I was looking good, I was looking uh, in proper shape. But on the same notes, like I lost around good amount of weight from the same as well. But in the month of September, which is like my birthday month as well, and I thought of like in the coming 1 year, I just want to become the best version of myself. And coming best version of myself, what it actually means. अगर आप अपने पे काम करते हो ना, फॉर एग्जाम्पल योर ऑन योर फिजिकल बॉडी, ऑन योर मेंटल हेल्थ, ऑन अदर पार्ट्स, आपका खुद ही कॉन्फिडेंट होते जाते हो और आप खुद ही इंप्रूव होते जाते हो. दैट्स व्हाट द पर्सनल ब्रांड इज. आप अगर खुद इंप्रूव हो रहे हो, ये ना सारी चीजें को रिलेट हो रही हैं. आप देखो किस कैसे रिलेट होती हैं, कि अगर आपने खुद पे काम किया, you will start finding ki this is you can do. You start having confidence, you start backing yourself. That's very important. Now we'll take the example on the same notes, how I started this journey in the month of September. I thought it like I will going to work on my physical health. So like I was like starting the things कि ऐसे करना है, क्या क्या करना है. I need to come back to the gym back again. सो इन द मंथ ऑफ लाइक ऐसे ही टाइम बीतता है, क्योंकि हम सोचते बहुत है ना. हमारी यही सबसे बड़ी परेशानी है कि वी थिंक अ लॉट बट वी नॉट टेक एक्शंस much. So like in the October month, I like started with my gymming again. But this time I just want to be like I just want to test my body. I just want to test like how much I can put on myself, how much like I can stretch myself. So I thought of like let's take a trainer this time, because I feel like I know how the things needs to be performed, like exercise specifically, but just I just want to test myself like how potential like I have. So वहां से क्या होगा? I will able to find out like what the best I can go. On the same notes, I would say कि मैं कभी मतलब I was never into reading. I was never even thinking about like I will start reading things, है ना. तो उसी चक्कर में क्या है कि यार आई वाज लिसनिंग पीपल, आई ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू लर्न फ्रॉम अदर्स. आई वाज लिसनिंग सो मेनी पॉडकास्ट एंड अदर थिंग्स and making content. So I was learning. I will not say ki I was not learning, but someone very close of mine recommended me like, Nilesh, you need to start trading. That's the next step if you really want to grow. Uh, because if you like your skills mentally, you need to grow as well. It will give you something like a positive vibes and all. So I started reading with my first book. Like people talk about it कि आपको एक एज में आके start करना पड़ता है. There is no specific age, guys. ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब जब आपने like you have done so many things ना in your like specifically when it comes to study purposes. Now I feel like I believe some peoples can some can relate with me on the same कि जब आपने कर लिया ना यार, I did CMA, I did MBA, so I feeling like कि यार अब पढ़ाई तो नहीं होगी. पर it's not a पढ़ाई वाला scene. I was always in confused कि शायद किताबें पढ़ना it's like a पढ़ाई वाला scene. But now in the month of October only, I started with Robin Sharma book, which is the everyday like manifesto. Uh, I started reading. I read around 3 chapters, and it's amazing one. And मेरे को लगता है शायद आपका थॉट प्रोसेस थोड़ा सा चेंज होता है, जो मेरे को भी बहुत अर्ली एक्सपीरियंस है यार. लेकिन आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग इट लाइक दिस इज लाइक हाउ यू मेंटली कैन यू ग्रो. एंड टॉकिंग अबाउट लाइक there are many things you can work on the same, like if you really want to be the best version of yourself, how you dress up, how you look like, how neat are you looking. Like people see your appearances, people see like how confident this person is and what things that person is bringing on the table. At the end of the day, if I'm speaking something about personality development on LinkedIn and showing something a random pic of mine which is not even a relative to the same, and which people are not even like seeing like anything coming from his, एक होता है ना कि आपको पर्सनालिटी से खुद आप अट्रैक्ट होते हो, तो पीपल फील लाइक कि कुछ आ तो रहा नहीं है। आफ्टर सम टाइम पीपल विल लाइक, बहुत कंटेंट राइटर्स हैं यार, जो कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स हैं जो अच्छा बताते हैं, एंड दे कैन गो टू देम, दे कैन हैव स्पेसिफिक नॉलेज फॉर द सेम। सो दैट्स नीड टू बी डन। आपको स्पेसिफिकली एक चीज पे काम करना पड़ेगा, एंड यू नीड टू वर्क एवरी डे। इट्स लाइक एवरी डे प्रोसेस। लाइक विराट कोहली है ना यार, अभी तो वर्ल्ड कप टाइम चल रहा है, आई नो वी देयर विल बी सम फैंस, आई एम अ बिग फैन ऑफ क्रिकेट। सो बंदा हर दिन काम कर रहा है ना यार, कोई भी ऐसा मतलब, if you want to be the sensation, if you feel like you have something in you, you need to come, you need to work, you need to back yourself. There will be the bad days, there will be the days where you feel like stuck, there will be the days where you feel like नहीं हो पाएगा, नहीं होगा, but at the end of the day you need to back yourself. If you can't even back yourself, then no one will come and back yourself. Believe me, your loved ones can be there, but at the end of the day, first you need to believe on your skills. If you feel like, I have a one thing in my mind now from last 1 years, हम करेंगे और हमसे होगा, which I believe is हम करेंगे, the means is like if I am thinking something, I will able to make it. Just that I need to work for the same. I just need to see like what exactly things I can do for the same, क्या क्या चीजें उसमें feasible है, and you need to take regular actions on the same as well. Anything, guys, anything anyone want to ask can go ahead.
Okay.
Nilesh, can you speak about the structured way how a new person can begin their journey on LinkedIn, and what things to follow?
Okay. So, any platform you are starting, LinkedIn or a Twitter, I specifically talk about LinkedIn, and now I'm starting my Twitter journey as well. Like I started, so I used to talk about that as well. So, first thing you need to be, which I was not very clear, which is one of the mistake. Also, you can say that uh, there can be different person like who are joining. For example, आपने LinkedIn join किया है क्योंकि आप job देख रहे हो. That's the one purpose. Now you started the LinkedIn just because you want to grow your business. ठीक है. Other thing is you are at working at some senior level, you are starting the LinkedIn. या फिर आप स्टूडेंट हो, आप लिंक्डइन कर रहे हो, तो हर बंदे का पर्पस अलग हो जाता है वहां से जब आप किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म को ज्वाइन करते हो। लेकिन आप उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे आके अपनी प्रोफाइल कैसे बनाते हो? पोस्टिंग तो बहुत बात की बात है। अगर हम स्टार्ट से स्टार्ट करें, आपकी जो प्रोफाइल पिक्चर है वो लोगों को दिखनी चाहिए। वो बहुत सारे लोग क्या करते हैं, दे डोंट इवन पुट देयर प्रोफाइल पिक्चर, कोई भी प्रोफाइल पिक्चर डाली हुई है या फिर डाली ही नहीं है, सबसे बड़ी मिस्टेक है ना, डाली ही नहीं है। एंड उसके बाद अगर आपकी प्रोफाइल पिक्चर है, और आपने एक चीज देखी होगी, जब आप किसी की प्रोफाइल देखते हो तो अगर कोई बंदा पोस्ट कर रहा है तो कुछ फर्स्ट लाइन बहुत विजिबल होती है, तो फर्स्ट लाइन में लोगों को पढ़ के क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए ये बंदा करता क्या है। दैट्स द अनदर थिंग। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू रन समथिंग अराउंड, यू टॉक अबाउट समथिंग मार्केटिंग के रिलेटेड बात करते हो, या फिर ब्रांडिंग के रिलेटेड बात करते हो, या फिर आप एचआर हो, तो आपको लोगों को क्लियर होना चाहिए कि यार ये एचआर है बंदा। या फिर आपको, मेरा मेन पर्पस ये है कि आपको फर्स्ट लाइन में क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए। फॉर एग्जांपल आपने कहा बिल्डिंग स्किल्स ऑन डेवलपमेंट, लाइक ये आप पॉडकास्ट है, मान लो कि आपने कहा कि यार ये मैं पॉडकास्ट को डेवलप कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ, एंड आई एम वर्किंग ऑन द सेम। सो फर्स्ट लाइन पे लोगों को क्लियर होना चाहिए कि आप करते क्या हो। अदर थिंग्स, नाउ एक जब आपकी प्रोफाइल, मान लो कि मैं आपकी प्रोफाइल पे आके क्लिक कर गया, प्रोफाइल पे क्लिक किया, सो नाउ द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज, वो फर्स्ट
Sorry to
जो मेरे,
interrupt, Nilesh.
या
Uh, if you can share your screen and show the practical things on LinkedIn, I hope audience will get better view.
I'm not like, I just joined from the like phone. I don't know, like it will be
Okay.
this, yeah.
If you can via phone also, you can share your screen and just share what you are talking about. So a visual will be more appealing along with
Sure.
your talking.
Yeah, just let me share the screen. Uh, I believe I need to go. Like I just gone to share. I need to share the screen. Right? I got it. Is it my screen is visible?
Not yet.
Just let me see once again.
If you're finding difficult, I can do that for you. Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay, fine. It's visible, right?
Right.
Yeah, just I need to find my LinkedIn. Yeah, this is my LinkedIn. Yeah, that's a good way. So is visible, right? My screen is visible
Right.
now.
Right. Right.
Good to go. So this is like my profile. If you guys can check out, okay. So पहली चीज क्या है? Like first thing I was talking about my profile picture. Now people will think about it. ये कैसी profile picture है? शायद मेरी प्रोफाइल पिक्चर ये बड़ी सही लगी थी लोगों को, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई नॉट कीप इट. सो टॉकिंग अबाउट ये मैं पीछे पोस्टर की बात कर रहा था, जो विच इज इन द बैकग्राउंड योर ब्रांडिंग भैया. Why I said like this? Because many people starting getting to know me about as a branding bhaiya. I was not even trying in the students community to hit and people to know me, but many students started coming to you, colleges approaching me. ठीक है. अब यहाँ से क्या क्लियर है? वो पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग और स्टार्टअप ग्रोथ. ठीक है. हेल्पिंग पीपल टू ग्रो देयर सोशल मीडिया प्रेजेंस, तो एक ही चीज पे चल रहा है अभी. यहाँ पे कोई ये नहीं है कि हेल्पिंग विद पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट समथिंग लाइक दैट. ओके. एंड डीएम टू इंक्वायर अबाउट माय सर्विसेज ईमेल. यहाँ पे क्या है, थोड़ी सी चीजें क्लियर होगी. एंड इफ यू टॉक अबाउट लाइक, मैं यहाँ पे लाइक एक चीज यहाँ पे क्लियर होगी. अगर मेरे किसी को अप्रोच करना है, किसी ने मेरे को अप्रोच करना है, तो मेरे को डायरेक्टली मेल कर सकता है. Okay. After that, if something happens, like someone wants an appoint with hello, is anyone saying something?
No, somebody got unmuted by default.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need.
So, for example, like लोगों को अब आ गया कि यार इस बंदे के साथ बात करनी है. Simple as like I have given the feature over there कि book an appointment. Some after reaching, sometimes you need to go for it. The people can book a call from here once. ठीक है. Fine है. अभी coming on the point of content, this is like a posting and also this is the which really matters कि आपको experience क्या गया है. ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे मैंने सारा एक्सपीरियंसेस मेंशन किए हैं. ये मैंने ये काम किया अभी तक, ये काम की कर रखा है. ठीक है. तो पीपल विल अंडरस्टैंड योर वर्क, पीपल विल फील लाइक कि यार ये बंदे के पास है. और द अदर थिंग आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट, दिस थिंग्स ही नीड्स टू बी बिल्ड विद द टाइम. यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट. For example, read these recommendations. The people will feel like, oh God, such if someone is writing, giving me so much of time to like write so many things, looking for a skyrocket your marketing efforts, look no further. I endorse Nilesh Kataria for the dynamic marketing professional with a creative flair. Okay. So on the same notes, Nilesh is a huge fan following on the platform, but despite the people starting talking about, the people starting knowing about, the people starting feeling Nilesh has this. I highly recommend Nilesh for, would love to work together again. He is amazing at his job. So this is the part where people feel more confident about you. This is the part where people feel more connected with you. But the biggest mistake I did is in the starting, I used to connect with anyone. You need to stop this thing, guys. Just check out this one. How many people are still on the you need to understand LinkedIn has a limitation of 30,000 connections. You can't connect with more than 30,000 connection. I will surely check. I believe some people have sent me a request after this only, so I will surely check. But if you go through it, around 6,806 requests are in the pending list because I feel like I will connect with them, but right now I don't feel it's feasible. Or right now, if you go and check about manage my network, I have around I have around 8,000, but I have around 59,000 followers. I have a followers. Followers can anything, like followers. You can go to 1 lakh to 10 lakh, but how much connections you have, that really matters. कि आपके connection कितने हैं और followers कितने हैं. तो like more or I have a followers base. अभी आपको connect उन लोगों से करना है which you feel like is a like minded, and you regularly need to be in touch with the people. You can see this is some of the messages. डेली बात हो रही है कि किसी ना किसी लोग बंदों से डेली बात हो रही है रिगार्डिंग टू द पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग, रिगार्डिंग टू द सेम. You need to talk to the others, you need to network with them. That's another thing. और there are different section यार. अगर आप ये चीजें, तो I believe people can understand. uh, there are different section over here, like for example ये देखो, अभी 7 6 थे तो एक बढ़ गया. So it's like एक टाइम पे आके ऐसा प्रोसेस हो जाता है, then people starting following you, people starting knowing about your skills. So other thing which I can talk over here is प्रोफाइल कंप्लीट रखो यार. पहली चीज तो जो भी चीज है, like if you have any awards, talk about it. Like if you have done any certifications, just talk about it. Try to get a recommendation from the others. If you're working with some of the people, ठीक है, एजुकेशन आपकी क्लियर होनी चाहिए, आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस बहुत मैटर करते हैं, लोग देखते हैं ये चीजें. और दिस इज अ फीचर्ड सेक्शन वेयर यू कैन पोस्ट सम ऑफ द फीचर्ड पोस्ट जो आपकी अच्छी पोस्ट हो सकती है, जहाँ पे अच्छे लाइक्स आते हैं, या फिर एनीथिंग यू फील लाइक कनेक्टेड. नाउ अनदर थिंग, एनालिटिक्स एंड टूल्स. ये आपको बहुत बड़ी चीजें बता देते हैं. अभी मेरे एनालिटिक्स नीचे गिरे हुए हैं, ठीक है. I'm like in last 90 days, like around 41,000 people have visited the profile. But it's a very good number. I would not say this is a bad number. But you need to understand there is a good number for specific purpose. ये मेरे को दिखा रहा है कि 38% डाउन चल रहा है आपका प्रीवियस वीक का, 38% डाउन फ्रॉम द प्रीवियस वीक. तो यहाँ से क्या है, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू सी, there are so many amazing features. Like I just need to see what are the interesting viewers on my profile. I've just gone on a interesting viewers, so it will be showing my some great profiles. For example, I would check like, यार जो founders हैं या कुछ अच्छे बंदे जो अच्छे लेवल पे काम कर रहे हैं, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एंड रिलेशनशिप डायरेक्टर एनआरआई बैंकिंग एंड डीबीएस बैंक, ठीक है. और आप देख रहे हो मतलब सीए निर्मल गांधी, मतलब अच्छी प्रोफाइल्स हैं जिनकी भी आप देखो, सीनियर वीपी ग्लोबल टेक्नोलॉजी सर्विसेज एंड मैं जिसको, अब ये क्या है, ये लोग कल को मेरे क्लाइंट्स हो सकते हैं. कल को इनको आई कैन अप्रोच देम, कल को वी कैन टॉक एंड वी कैन हैव लाइक वी कैन टॉक एंड मेक सीईओ एंड सीईओ एट इंटेलेक्ट टेक. मतलब देयर आर मोर ऑफ पीपल हु कैन वर्क विद यू and who can actually trust Today and care. So this is like how this can works. And now even LinkedIn shows like what are the ideas you can share an experience of optimizing the profile. And another thing which you can talk about it, there is like 5 hashtags you can use on your profile. This is a feature, so you can add any hashtag you feel like is like connected with. For example, you are talking about tech, or AI, you can talk about it. I talk about 4 5 things like personal branding, personal development, content creation, storytelling, and leadership thing. So I like try to be like have 5 hashtags in my profile and which are visible, talks about leadership, storytelling, content creation, personal branding. So you need to understand like what things you good at and what things you can make out of it. And then you need to talk about it, I believe. Yeah. I believe I'm able to clear some of the things, guys.
Yes,
I believe-
definitely.
yeah.
So, thank you, Nilesh, for sharing these details and insights. Shall we go for the Q&A round?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Kalpana, you can go ahead.
Thank you, Shivani ma'am. Good morning, Nilesh.
Hi, good morning.
So, in the start of your session, you have mentioned that if we should start from any particular platform. Say, for example, you are talking about LinkedIn. So, what I'm doing, taking example of last night. So, I'm on Toastmasters. So, I posted one post on LinkedIn, and the same article, how it needs to be posted on Insta and Twitter, I have posted there also with some changes in the article based on the that platform type. So what you are suggesting, what I am summarizing, what you have explained, that initially we should focus on one platform. So what right now I'm doing, I'm more focusing on LinkedIn. But according to you, I should not do it like what I have done, what I'm doing right now, to reach out on other platform also with the same content.
Uh, See, one thing is there. What's your name? What's your good name?
CA Kalpana Thakur.
Okay. Okay, Kalpana. So coming on the point, like you are not doing anything bad. You are very smart with your content, and most of the people who make the content, they are like that. They are now like they plays with one content on the other platforms as well. And I remember one example, Ishan Sharma. Like might be he's very young now. He's very young right now, but he's making amazing content on different platforms. He's just playing with one content on different platforms: YouTube, Insta, LinkedIn, Twitter. But for the same notes, you need to understand one things. Why I said this thing, there is a specific reason for the same. I'm not saying like posting like on 4 platforms or 5 platforms is bad. But for example, आपने कोई चीज स्टार्ट करी है एंड आप कब तक करोगे? व्हाट्स योर पेशेंस लाइक लेवल? व्हाट्स योर पोटेंशियल ऑन द सेम? मान लो आपने 15 आर्टिकल्स डाले, 25 आर्टिकल्स डाले, अब मैं कहता हूँ आपके हर आर्टिकल बहुत बढ़िया जा रहा है. You are growing in every like your followers base is growing, you are getting the business out of it. अब दूसरे एक्सटेंट पे आते हैं, क्योंकि आई टेक इट इन द वे बिकॉज आई बिलीव कि आपको स्टार्टिंग में हर प्रोस्पेक्ट को देखना, दैट इज अ रीजन कि 1% ये चांस है, ठीक है. और अदरवाइज 99% चांस जो लोग करते हैं, पेशेंस वाली गेम रहेगी आपकी भी. In starting, many people not even going to read about the articles, not even going to watch the videos you're going to post. You need to send to them. So sorry. Yeah, I'm not that well. Yeah. So, but ये बहुत important factor matter करता है कि how much time you are giving. For example, अगर आपने दिन के 2 घंटे या 3 घंटे दे दिए, एक टाइम के बाद you start realizing you will not getting any result. और धीरे धीरे you not even know कि आप कब उस चीज को कम कर देते हो. और शायद ये चीज, अगर आप सोशल मीडिया की जर्नी में आना चाहते हो तो कंसिस्टेंट रहना बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इफ यू आर पोस्टिंग. कंसिस्टेंसी की क्या डेफिनेशन है? मैं ये नहीं कहता कि हर रोज पोस्ट करो. अगर मान लो आप हफ्ते में 3 बार पोस्ट कर रहे हो, इफ यू आर पोस्टिंग 3 times इन अ वीक, इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट टू पोस्ट दैट. But if you did this for 3 4 months and after that you realizing you are not getting any result, you will stop doing it. But specifically, if you're going to give a small time of your like daily routine and going to focus on 1 or 2 platforms where you can grow your audience and then you can take it forward. Like yeah, you will not. That's a very smart way. The way you are doing that, you are sharing the content and like to be crisp अलग निकालना है for the Insta. That's a very beautiful thing to start with. Just that एक दिमाग में चीज होनी चाहिए, कुछ स्पेसिफिक टारगेट्स होने चाहिए लाइफ में. मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि इफ आई टॉक अबाउट सोशल मीडिया, आई स्टिल टॉक अबाउट टारगेट्स. इफ आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट नंबर्स, बट स्टिल आई हैव टारगेट्स इन द मेन ऑफ नंबर्स. शायद मेरे टारगेट्स नहीं, अगर आपने ऑडियंस देखी होगी तो मेरी 59,700 कुछ ऑडियंस है अभी लिंक्डइन पे. बट आई हैव माई टारगेट till this like coming years, from the January I need to go around 70k. I need to get 10,000 followers. I need to post content. दिस इज लाइक मतलब ये एक अलग तरह का टारगेट्स है. बट हाँ, एक चीज आपको समझनी पड़ेगी कि आपको ग्रोथ को अपनी मेजर करना पड़ेगा. डिफरेंट वे से कर सकते हो. आप लोगों से कितना नेटवर्क कर रहे हो, लिंक्डइन, इंस्टा, यहाँ पे आपको नेटवर्क करना बहुत जरूरी है लोगों से. इट्स नॉट अबाउट ऑलवेज अबाउट द फॉलोअर्स. यू नीड टू टॉक टू द अदर क्रिएटर्स, यू नीड टू टॉक टू द अदर पीपल्स यू फील लाइक कैन बी योर क्लाइंट्स और कैन बी वर्क विद यू. सो दिस हाउ यू कैन वर्क. एंड आपको एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम देना पड़ता है इस चीजों को. ये चीज को समझना जरूरी. ऐसे नहीं होता कि आपने एक वीडियो बनाई या फिर एक चीज बनाई, which most of the people do it, and after that they feel like this video is going to viral. It's not how it's going to be. It's going to take time. It's going to take time to reach to the audience. So इसी चीज को करने के लिए you need to particularly focus on one platform, and that's why I said that. I believe I able to answer some of the queries
Yes,
on this.
yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, anything you want to, you can always approach me on LinkedIn. Yeah. Anyone like please, anyone else want to ask anything? Anyone?
Adukya sir is there. I invite him for his valuable words.
थैंक यू शिवानी जी. मैं नीलेश जी से काफी बाद में 10 मिनट पहले जुड़ा हूँ, लेकिन उनका सेशन बहुत बढ़िया है. और मैं हर व्यक्ति को कहता हूँ, सोशल मीडिया के बिना कोई भी ग्रोथ नहीं होगा, तो सोशल मीडिया पे फोकस कीजिए. और ये एक ऐसी चीज है जो फ्री है, द बेसिक वर्जन, एंड देन इन एडवांस we can have a paid facility. Thank you, Nilesh ji, for sharing your rich experience and giving time to us to enhance our knowledge. Thank you. Thank
So
you,
much for
Shivani ji.
inviting. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर इनवाइटिंग. एंड मेरे को जैसे आपने कहा कि सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत सारी चीजें, मैं एक चीज जरूर देखता हूँ कि हमारे पास और कोई चीज ना हो, एक्सेस ना हो आजकल, लेकिन हमारे पास हमारा फोन जरूर है. हमारे पास इस चीज का एक्सेस जरूर है कि हमारे पास हर टाइम पे फोन होता है. एंड एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम वी ऑल्सो सी कि जब भी हमारे में से लोग फ्री होते हैं ना, या फिर हम कहीं पे वेट कर रहे हैं या कोई चीज के लिए टाइम निकाल रहे हैं, तो हमारा माइंडसेट ऐसा बन गया, हम फोन निकालते हैं, हम थोड़ा सा वैसे ही देख लेते हैं. आपके पास यू नो दिस थिंग हैज अ लग्जरी इन सम ऑफ द वेज. चीजें, आई नो द थिंग्स आर बैड एज वेल, बहुत सारी चीजें अलग भी हुई हैं कि यार ये टाइम वेस्ट होता है, ये होता है. बट वो आप पे डिपेंड है ना यार, कि इफ यू रियली वांट टू मेक थिंग्स आउट ऑफ इट, you can make amazing things out of it. If you want to make out of something, you can make it, but for the same, आप कैसे यूज करते हो, आप कैसे लोगों को अपनी तरफ अट्रैक्ट करते हो, and the people start knowing about you, people starting talking about you, that's very important. And thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you, Nilesh. I would like to add here the fire is same. It also helps us to cook food. It also burns things. So it is how we use things that makes all the difference.
Agree, totally agree with you.
So it
Shivani,
is same with everything. Yeah.
I have some questions. May I?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hi, Nilesh, Vidya here. Thank you so much for those golden nuggets that you shared. And I totally resonate with whatever points you shared. It takes time on social media. It's not easy for people to take notice. One thing that I observed is many a times people don't actually acknowledge. They may not even say or comment on our posts. But then I've had people come back when I use Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. I have been making posts and some videos as well. Somewhere in the conversation, like somebody may have not commented actively or done any engagement on the post. But when you speak to them, they say, I saw that post of yours. Even when we meet in the offline, go for meets, they say, I saw that post and I got. So that's very nice to know that people do have some inhibitions to come forward and आके बात करने के लिए, आके engage करने के लिए भले ही आगे ना बढ़े, but then they have us in mind when we keep posting. So that is something that we got to remember and keep doing. It's like बोलते हैं ना, कर्मयोगी की तरह करते रहना है, post करते रहना है, मतलब बाद में कभी that will reap fruit. So that's one thing. And some questions I have.
Yeah, please.
I have about 4 questions. कैसे प्रोफाइल को ऑप्टिमाइज कर सकते हैं लिंक्डइन में? प्रोफाइल को ऑप्टिमाइज करने के लिए एक few elements आप बता सकते हैं. Number 1.
Clarity चाहिए यार. Yeah, please. First go ahead. Yeah, then I will take. Yeah.
तो कुछ चीजें जो बेसिक होनी चाहिए प्रोफाइल को ऑप्टिमाइज करने के लिए लिंक्डइन में, स्पेशली ऑन लिंक्डइन, क्या कर सकते हैं? Number 2, क्या, let's see, for example, I have been posting पोस्ट करती हूँ बिकॉज टेक्स्ट पोस्ट करना ज्यादा आसान होता है वीडियो के लिए. I do once in a while, but that and again I'm not too sure कि LinkedIn में people are there for professional purpose. It looks like a serious audience. तो क्या, and I am an emotional well-being coach, साइकोलॉजिस्ट, तो क्या होता है कि पता नहीं लोग देखेंगे या नहीं देखेंगे, ये फोरम उसके लिए नहीं है. दिस आर सम, दैट इज सम इनर क्रिटिक दैट आई हैव. तो आई डोंट मेक वीडियो बेस्ड पोस्ट्स वहां पे, आई डू ऑन यूट्यूब. वहां पे भी थोड़ा इनकंसिस्टेंसी है. दैट इज वन थिंग, सो आई वुड लाइक यू टू क्लैरिफाई दैट. तीसरी बात, आई कम फ्रॉम अ, आई वाज इन अ कॉर्पोरेट, एंड मेरे जो लोग हैं, कनेक्शंस हैं, they are either SAP professionals, yeah, from my finance background. Abhi I've changed my stream. I'm into psychology, emotional well-being, पिछले 6-7 साल से. So I wonder if there is connect for the audience, and मुझे engagement नहीं मिलता है, तो I guess I get a bit demotivated वहां पे, है ना, कि क्या क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, कैसे सही लोगों को. And I do know that uh, the field that I'm in, it relates to everybody. It is not a specific thing meant for a particular type of audience. It is there even for the working professionals as well. But then कैसे connect कर सकते हैं? तो ये questions है, मुझे please clarify कीजिए.
ठीक है. I have 3-4 things now in my mind. Yeah. पहली चीज आपने बात करी थी ऑप्टिमाइजेशन की, उसके बारे में एज आई वाज टॉकिंग कि आपको क्लैरिटी धीरे धीरे लाइक आपको भी पता लग गया कि अभी लास्ट लाइक फ्रॉम 6-7 years you are working as a emotional like coach, mindset coach over here. So you need to talk about your experiences, about the things you do. धीरे धीरे what is LinkedIn optimization or what is profile optimization is people are coming to your profile, people are seeing your profile, people are feeling connected for the specific thing you are talking. For example, I'm talking about personal branding. People feel like हाँ यार ये बंदा वही काम कर रहा है जो ये connect करते हैं हम शायद उस बंदे से. दूसरी चीज you were talking about LinkedIn, like how the platform. Yeah, many people have first doubt is LinkedIn is just for the job platform. That's not at all. Other thing, LinkedIn is a professional, but on the same notes, LinkedIn is changing, evolving. From 2019-20, LinkedIn is evolving like anything. LinkedIn started with Creator Accelerator program. LinkedIn started with some amazing things, which is for the creators. So, believe me, one thing is I would say that for you specifically, as specifically me and my team is working around with 7-8 coaches around the world now. LinkedIn can be gold mine for you because I have seen for them like they have amazing things like they have something like they are making so much of money, but उसके वो मनी बनाने के लिए लेकिन आपको उस लेवल तक पहुंचने के लिए you need to showcase up. Might someone needs your help, but at the end of the day they're not even able to see you, they're not even able to come to you. उसके लिए आपको रेगुलर like you need to do a regular posting on LinkedIn as well, because for you I will say that LinkedIn and Twitter is the platform for you in the starting. You can, so sorry guys, yeah, you can make the content on other platforms as well, but for you the main business you're going to get is from the LinkedIn only, I believe. And the third thing you were asking about, can you repeat that?
Video versus text content. And is there, do audience really check the videos, short videos? I believe एक 60 seconds का 1 minute का duration होता है on the videos.
See, it's really matters कि आप जो भी content बना रहे हो वो original है, and people will check about your videos, people will reach out to you through your videos. And कोई videos बनाना कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आप LinkedIn पे post कर रहे हो तो आपका कंटेंट चेक नहीं होगा. अगर आप मतलब जो भी है आपकी ऑडियंस बेस बनना चाहिए उसके रिलेटेड, एंड धीरे धीरे करके वो ऑडियंस बेस बनता है. एंड दैट्स हाउ द इट इज द प्रोसेस इज. एंड यू कैन मेक द वीडियो पोस्ट एज वेल. इट्स नॉट अ, मेरे को लगता नहीं है कि उसमें कोई ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. आई ऑल्सो यूज टू मेक वीडियोज एंड इन बिटवीन आई स्टॉप्ड इट. आई विल माइट स्टार्ट इन द फ्यूचर. अब ऑडियंस बन जाती है तो यार देर इज नो समथिंग ऑडियो वीडियो. आजकल जो भी बड़े क्रिएटर्स हैं वो शायद अपनी फोटो पोस्ट कर देते हैं और उस पे 2 कैप्शंस लिख देते हैं, तो लोग उनको रिलेट कर लेते हैं, बिकॉज़ उनकी जर्नी से वो रिलेट करते हैं। Nothing like the people will not see your videos. Might in starting not they will not give a more see your videos, but at the end of the day they will start seeing you.
Okay, just a few more questions, Nilesh. Just 2 more questions. ये एनालिटिक्स की बात की आपने आपने दिखाया एनालिटिक्स कैसे who are which of the people are like the interesting audience आपने दिखाया वहां पे जाते कैसे हैं वो एनालिटिक्स टैब को जाते कैसे?
आपकी
दूसरी बात ये जो कोर्सेस बनाते हैं लिंक्डइन में फ्री कोर्सेस मिलता है नॉर्मली वी गेट रिकमेंडेशंस ऑफ फ्री कोर्सेस तो इफ यू वांट टू डू दैट कैसे हाउ डू वी डू दैट?
फ्री कोर्सेज के लिए तो आपको प्रीमियम लेना पड़ता है लिंक्डइन का, है ना?
नहीं नॉट
तो
नॉट एज ऑडियंस अगर हमें फ्री कोर्सेस वहां पे
बनाने हैं।
तो what is the process? Is there anything that you can suggest for that?
Oh, LinkedIn directly I believe approach you for the same. Like for example अभी मेरे को एक प्लेटफॉर्म ने अप्रोच किया था कि आप कोर्सेज बनाओगे हमारे लिए, तो आई वाज नॉट लाइक हैव दैट, मतलब मेरे को लगा नहीं कि मैं अभी उस चीज के लिए रेडी हूँ। तो LinkedIn directly approach you for the same, like if they, I believe there is no such features like we can put our course over there. और दूसरी चीज एनालिटिक्स वाला पार्ट, आप जब प्रोफाइल में जाओगे यू विल गेट द ऑप्शन व्यू प्रोफाइल analytics. Just click on that same, you will able to see all the analytics you have.
Nilesh ji, can you share your contact details?
Sure, you can, like I believe Shivani shared like my
I
LinkedIn
have
handle as
already
well.
shared. Yeah, I have already shared in the chat, and I'll share in the group itself.
Chat I seen but didn't find Shivani ma'am.
Okay, I'll share in the group itself.
Chat I didn't find. I just checked. Then I told.
I'll
No.
repost.
Yeah, you can. Shivani, you can also post number.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay. That number is
Okay.
also available to everyone now. Yeah.
Link
So
you
let's
shared,
move.
ma'am.
Yeah. I'll
I'm trying.
reshare it. No problem.
Yeah. Anyone?
Okay. Let's take Soumya and Anita's question, and then we'll like to close. We're already running over time.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Nilesh.
Soumya.
Thank you for your inputs.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Soumya, you can go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Shivani. Hi, Nilesh. Good morning. And I was the person. I was very curious to know about your journey, and luckily, I attended your yesterday's audio event, which gave me more clarity about personal branding and also the how to monetize it. So my question is also related to LinkedIn platform. I have 3 simple questions. One is I was sorry to say this, I was ethically stalking your profile because even I am a personal branding strategist for helping coaches, and I wanted to know how how you are posting content and how you are attracting clients and everything. So I'm very honest here. So
Okay.
there I observed one thing where you are publishing story of other people. So what I personally feel is personal branding is all about showing our authenticity and like our skills, right? Basically, I believe in that way. But when I check your profile, your contents are more related to publishing other story, right? So I felt like there is a contradiction in that, like whatever you say and whatever you are writing in your post. So I just want to understand from you what is the reason behind it, because I personally experienced it. I initially whenever I had a discussion with few of my close friends, where I felt really good. Like in one of my community from the book reading club, I just I mentioned a post like how he started his journey and what I learned from him. That went really, I could able to gain some followers, and it also benefited him. In the same way, 2 more posts I did, and few more people started approaching me that why you are not posting my, like why you are not including my story in your post. But I felt like this is not a good way. But when I actually see your post, you are actually doing the same thing.
Okay. Yeah. What's your good name?
Soumya Subbarna.
Okay, Soumya, yeah. So it's like हर चीज के पीछे ना एक स्टोरी होती है, तो आई ट्राई टू रिलेट इन दैट वे ओनली बिकॉज आई नेवर वांट टू बी अ स्टोरी, लाइक आई नेवर फील लाइक कि मैं कुछ स्टोरी टेलर हूँ, बट मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि मैं अपनी जर्नी को रिलेट करता हूँ लोगों से बहुत. सो इन माई ऑडियो शोज और एनी वे आई लाइक गो इन कॉलेजेस और लाइक लाइव और समवेयर. So I try to relate the things with my life. And one thing I will believe on the same notes. जब मैंने यार 4-5 महीने में I was talking one thing, if you are like it took me around two, like for first 2K followers it took me around 6 months of time, around five and a half month. I was posting any content, like believe me I was not very clear कि क्या करने आया हूँ मैं, क्योंकि ये मेरा बहुत ही like this is, you can say this is a very side hustle I started as. I was not very clear what I'm going to do over here. But within a time, what happened is I'm big fan of Flying Beast. Okay, I'm big fan of Flying Beast, and might some of the people knows like Gaurav Taneja, like he's a like great YouTuber. So I posted about him. Like at that moment of time, I was like absorbing all the things whatsoever he's doing, whatsoever he's into it. So I posted about him, and that first post got viral. Okay, I thought sharing stories can go viral. That's the first thing. Like I have a big doubt in my mind. And during that time also Sonu Sood was also like into the picture. People are talking about it. Then I posted about Sonu Sood. People not even give a shit to me. Believe me, people not even read about that post. That post only got 10-20 likes. Then I posted about Ranbir Alabadia. Might people know got to know. I was trying with the things, believe me. रणबीर के बारे में पोस्ट किया, नहीं पढ़ा यार लोगों ने, नहीं पढ़ा. देन आई रियलाइज वन थिंग, यार मैं इन लोगों के बारे में पोस्ट तो कर रहा हूँ, बट इन लोगों के बारे में ऑलरेडी सो मच इंफॉर्मेशन इज अवेलेबल ऑन द इंटरनेट, सो मेनी like people are talking about them, why the people will come and reach out to me. Then I started posting about some of the personalities who are doing good on LinkedIn. Uh, that's where like people seen some new content. यार ये बंदा क्या बात कर रहा है. I started like talking about some of the people who are very good. Like I was into touch. उनका छोटा सा इंटरव्यू लेना, आधे घंटे में पोस्ट बनाना एंड जस्ट रिटर्न इट. जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा. And like after sometimes I started realizing like people are starting reaching out to me for the specific story purposes. And in between as well, like I used to talk about my things as well. कभी कभी बीच में अपनी पोस्ट करना, अपने बारे में बताना, what I'm doing, what I was doing. एंड उसके बीच में जिसको कहते हैं चेरी ऑन द केक वाला सीन हुआ जब मैंने ऑडियो इवेंट स्टार्ट किए. लोग बहुत रिलेट करना स्टार्ट कर गए मेरी प्रोफाइल के साथ. आई स्टार्टेड गेनिंग गुड अमाउंट ऑफ फॉलोअर्स फ्रॉम माय ऑडियो इवेंट्स ओनली. Coming back to stories, right now what I'm doing, I always say like if you check about stories, right now some are our clients basically, है ना, कुछ हमारे clients हैं ये यार, this is something, yeah. So there are some are our clients, or there are like almost you can say like 60-70% of the people who are we are working with them for their personal branding things. I would not name them, but others we are doing it just because we feel like they are doing good in their work and we are just appreciating their work. uh, that's what I can say on the same. I do my posting, but yeah, literally less, because I feel that type of content audience relates with me more. And talking about something like there is something good or bad, there is nothing कि यार ये content डालना चाहिए. People will say different things. You need to see like what works for you, what not works for you. It's just a thinking about the trial. I'm talking about like, yeah.
Nilesh ji, you are intelligent. I visited your site, LinkedIn profile and all, but still I need your contact number for growth and development, sir. I am ready, and whatever contribution from my side, I will do my best. As we are in net worth is equal to net worth, I disturb you. So kindly share your contact details, please.
Yeah, I believe Shivani, you can share.
Sumanji, we can take it offline. Please don't
No,
ask any speaker. Yeah.
I will not, Shivani, I will not interrupt you, but just share your contact details in that chat.
Nobody wants their personal contact detail to be shared everywhere. I
Nilesh,
hope so you understand. You can reach him out via LinkedIn. You can
Okay,
text
ma'am.
him
Thank
and
you.
reach him out.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Nilesh,
thank you.
Soumya here again. Thank you for the lovely answer. So just wanted to understand my belief is right or wrong. And you gave me some clarity. But is it a good strategy to include more people interview? Because I have so many people lined up, but the only thing I was not taking up, because it should not feel like I am only promoting other people. So that was basically my question.
सी यार ये चीज बहुत मैटर करती है कि आप कौन से लोगों का इंटरव्यू ले रहे हो. आई नो दैट विल बी वेरी गुड, दे वेल दैट आर दे आर डूइंग गुड, बट व्हाट बेनिफिट यू आर गेटिंग ये भी आपको चीज समझना पड़ेगा. आई एम नॉट गेट टॉकिंग अबाउट मॉनेटरी टर्म्स राइट नाउ, बट इज दे हैव देयर पर्सनल ब्रांड. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने बात तो उन लोगों की कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन मैं बता रहा हूँ कि वो पर्सनल ब्रांड कैसे बना पाए. ठीक है. फिर नेक्स्ट 2 दिन 2 स्टोरीज करने के बाद तीसरे दिन आई स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग अबाउट सम ऑफ द थिंग्स आई एम डूइंग. फॉर एग्जांपल 3 दिन पहले आई पोस्टेड अबाउट right now I'm into 3 businesses. Okay, I talk about so sorry guys. Yeah, so I started talking about the same as well. So आपको ये चीज को समझना पड़ेगा कि आप वो कौन लोग हैं, and what actually they are giving at the end of the day. How you are growing, that's really matters, and you need to note down all the things, and then you will see like you want to continue, and things needs to become natural. I believe on the same notes, it's not like you need to try and make the things out ki shayad. I have seen some people like they started talking about HR things, but they don't even know the things are like what exactly in the HR. I've seen some people who are on LinkedIn, and like I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but they post random videos on LinkedIn, and then they say like the personal branding strategies. If you I will not even feel like that's a personal branding at all. Posting a random videos on someone's profile not going to give you anything, and I believe that comes with the experience, and as much you explore, as much you able to like learn out the things about. I believe I able to answer your questions on it.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Nilesh. I have one more simple question. Like you showed your connection request, like it was there was so huge list of requests you got. Why don't you reject it, and why you have to keep that? Because generally, for me also, I keep getting connection requests. Obviously, everyone will get. If I don't want to connect with those people, I just reject, like cancel the request. Why are you not doing that and keeping that as a pending list?
Might in future I will see like someday. Like I believe कि कभी कभी मैं देखता भी हूँ इन चीजों को. Whenever I'm free, like I see it around for 10-15 minutes and see like if anyone is missed out. So that's the reason I specifically I cancelled some of them, but it was around 10K plus, but now it's around 6K, I believe. So that's the reason I believe.
Okay, thank you. And one more question, can I ask?
Yeah, sure, please.
Yeah. So since I am also starting my started monetizing this personal branding thing, so I just wanted to know what, as a personal branding strategist or whatever the work you are doing, maybe I am also going to do the similar journey. Otherwise, I am a mindset coach. So what are the offer you are giving to your clients as a personal branding person?
Okay. So there are 2 things which I'm helping with right now. One is like we are working with some people who are at the senior level coaches or like CEOs or founders, like basically working with them for their personal branding, handling their profile. Other thing is like one-to-one sessions with them, specifically not consultation type of thing. But yeah, for example, 3 to 4 sessions with them, so I can tell them how what exactly needs to be done on their profile. So there are 2 types of specifically things I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nilesh, patiently listening to me and answering those questions. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Have a good day.
Same to you.
Anita, you can go ahead. Thank you, Soumya.
Yeah, hi Nilesh, good morning. So thank you for this insights on LinkedIn. Actually, I have not used LinkedIn from long time, like uh 2015 when I was a software engineer. That time on after that, I have not touched it. But now I have started as a life coach, and also I have my own podcast on my YouTube channel wherein I interview other women just like us to bring out the inspirational stories, like how they overcome, how they have overcome all the struggles in their life, and like that. So I have 50 plus interviews there. My question is LinkedIn a right platform for me? Because I am going to in future also go with this two things only, like coaching plus my podcast will continue.
Hmm.
And if it is right platform, then how should I start now? What should be my initial steps?
Uh, okay, fine. You can start talking about, like, obviously first thing is a right platform or wrong platform. I would say like every platform is good. When you are want to grow your something, like especially social media, and specifically talking about LinkedIn, why I talk about much about LinkedIn. And people used to talk about LinkedIn as a gold mine. With my experience, I start realizing it like it's a gold mine. If you starting focusing on your like work and what exactly you are into it, and able to give to the audience what exactly you have, uh, that can makes wonders. And how you can start your journeys, for example, you interviewed 50 almost 50 interviews. First thing is you can start talking about why you, like, for example, you were talking about your story, like till 2015 you were using like, you are a software engineer, now you move to the different field and people starting relating, especially for the people who are, I can see some of the coaches are there, I'm not able to see them but not able to see their profile as well. But as working with some of good coaches all over the globe, believe me, guys, it's a beautiful platform. And you can make like money is like, you obviously you will able to make through it, like through the clients. But yeah, it's a good platform to get the leads out of it. You can start with the content creation, like whatsoever you feel like good, writing a post, or otherwise you can like take help of some people out there. There are so many personal branding, like for example me or any, there are so many people who are doing that work. So that is the best thing I believe, and it can help you to grow for sure.
Okay, no, just I wanted like two, three tips, like what sort of content should go
For
according to
example,
my
you
profile.
you interviewed 50 ladies, right? You can share some of the experiences. You can share like how you started like your software, like from the software engineer, like from, for example, you are sharing your story for the from software engineer to being a coach, है ना? So people
Right.
start, and then you have your own photo, and people, why own photo? And people talk about it. You not need to have your own photos. Please don't give them like, it's your profile. You need to be like presence. Like we are like the people who are working with us. We are sharing their photos. We are sharing their stories. We are sharing working with them because it needs to be relate. Like उनको पिक्चर के पीछे भी तो पता लगना चाहिए ना. Oh, like who's the actual person is all about, like what exactly she's into it, and then sharing experiences. For example, what exactly we do is, is it easy for us to make a content on someone's profile? Not at all. It's very difficult. uh, why difficult? If my content writers or I need to specifically sit them twice a week with them for 30 minutes or 1 hour to specifically understand कि आपने जिंदगी में किया क्या है and what exactly you are doing right now. So we try to make the content in that way and try to post that photo. So वहाँ से people starting knowing about that personality, people starting knowing about their personal brand, and that's what I can say that, है ना?
Yeah, I can totally relate that part when you are saying that you try to understand their journey. That's what I also do. And
Hmm.
that's a good idea कि first मेरी journey से start करूँ, and then I can like share my experience of this 50 interviews. Thank you for the tips.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anita ji. If you figure out your why, what is the outcome you want to achieve via LinkedIn, it will give you more clarity about how to take the content forward.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the good question to ponder first.
Yeah, thank you. So, MS, can you share your name and go ahead? Can you hear me, MS? Okay, Pradeep ji, you can go ahead. I'm not getting any.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Nilesh.
Good morning.
And thanks to your journey and provide maybe some sort of background how to improve upon those people who are already using and those who are
Nilesh ji.
Yeah.
I'm a chartered and secretary. Just wanted to get your advice on, like, I have my personal profile in my name, and for my practicing firm I have created a business page. So what would you suggest that if I focus on posting content, which of course will be related to my professional services and uh, area of academic interest. So shall I post it on the business page or on my personal profile?
See, one thing is there. It's not like you can post on any like your page or your business, like your business page or on your profile. Just what matters is why we're talking about personal branding. People relates to people right like personally with humor, like obviously like company is a artificial body, है ना? So first people relate with the people out like यार ये बंदा करता क्या है? What exactly this person is into it? Why he's sharing his experience? Why he's talking about specific things? So it's like you can share your experience on your profile, some of the things on your profile, but on the profile don't push a sales. Like बहुत सारे लोग गलती यहाँ पे करते हैं. They start talking about their services. If you check about any post of mine where I'm talking about my services, where I'm talking about nothing, बहुत कम. I believe this is like a 0.1% or 1% of the things. People will directly reach out to you about their services, about the things you have. Just that you need to be talk about your journey on your like profile and talking about your business space. Yeah, on that you can push about the things you are coming with. For example, how you need to do taxation, how you need to move for the these things, and how you need to do that thing. So that can be done knowledgeable as well as you can push a sales from your business page. But on your profile, I would recommend to share your journey, and in between you can go for a 1-2% where you can push the sales as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Actually, figuring out what outcome you are going to achieve. This question itself brings out clarity about doing anything.
Yeah.
Okay, Vidya ji, you want to say something, or shall we close?
Yeah, Nilesh, again, coming back for some more questions. Okay, you mentioned about, I think Pradeep ji asked about what to post in personal profile and the business page, right? So here I also have on Facebook, I have a business page and personal profile. Now, there is a challenge that we meet. I understand that people connect with you as a person, and the business part is the artificial, it's like an artificial entity. It's an extension, but then again it's an artificial entity. What happens is, whether on LinkedIn or Facebook, the audience that we have, the connections that we have, they have connected with us. They could be people that we know, or they have come to us for some other purpose, and then when we keep posting content there, is it an advantage or a disadvantage? Because then people say, for example, on Facebook, when I post, they're all my social circle, they are my friends or colleagues or someone that I know, and some of them have come to me knowing my work. They've connected with me personally. Now when I post the content, which part of my connections relate to that, and do I put off the other set of people who know me as a person, like, personally? Is there okay, I understand there would be advantages and disadvantages, but I want to know which one stands out more. Is it advantage or disadvantage? And so, and on the other side, when I push everything to the business page, what happens is, I may miss out on the people that I personally know and would take the effort to go and read because they know me. So this is a bit of confusion here about what to post where. Apart from, so you mentioned that you post your journey. That part I understand. That would connect with the people that I know. But apart from the journey, when we are posting any content related to our work, would that act as a plus or a minus on the personal profile?
Nilesh,
Okay.
may I take the opportunity to speak here?
Please. Yeah.
Vidya ji, the question I told earlier twice again fits here. You have to figure out what is the outcome you want to achieve while posting content on social media. When you will know this answer, definitely you will get clarity why you are posting, what is the outcome you want to achieve while posting the content, and you will be clear what kind of audience you want to connect with, what kind of people you want to interact with, and what outcome, whether it is for generating leads for your business, whether it is for sharing knowledge, or whether it is for just generating likes and comments. So when you are clear for what you are focusing on,
okay,
so
Shivani,
it will give you answers.
Right, Shivani, here
Yeah.
likes and comments are later, but basically it is to educate. Number one is, it could be like there are posts which are meant for different purposes. Like one is, maybe if it is education, it's about creating awareness, or if it is
Right.
reiterating on certain things which normally people slip, it slips their mind in the course of life, but which are important. Emphasizing on certain aspects, like say it could be mental health, emotional well-being, then we want people to pay attention, because say, for example, ignoring emotional well-being later on in the later stages of life leads to many chronic issues, physical problems. So talking about those things, or reiterating, emphasizing on certain things, and also some parts of it could also have a story. Like, we create, say, Sarah went through this, she did not do this, so we are telling a story of Sarah's journey. It could be a hypothetical character or a real life person, if we have the permission. So the outcome could be to, it is basically well-being. It's not generating leads, is I believe in nurturing the people first, and then when people connect, then automatically they will come back. And right now I've not been in a paid ad or anything. It's only organic stuff, and I do have people writing to me, coming back, all that happens. But the outcome is very clear. We want to serve people when we are posting, serving them with the intention to connect with them, telling them something which is important for their life, like how you are doing right now. This is not a paid session, right? We are learning. So
right,
even from that angle, whether we are actually helping people or putting them off, and how much, where is the balance that we need to strike when we are putting things on the personal profile? This is my question.
Nilesh, would
Yeah.
you like to answer?
So one thing which needs to be like, it's like as much as you explore, you will figure out the things. It's not like there is a correct time. Many people ask me when, like yesterday, someone asking me when is the correct time to monetize the thing. So I believe there is no correct time. You can start even with the, like when you have 10 followers or when you have just starting. Just that talking about as you want to make impact on the people. So this is like a journey of a patience, and as well as you can need to try some of the things. Might I will say suggest you 2 to 3 things, like one, you can like try the things, or otherwise you can go to someone who is someone who is uh, like you can have some mentor for the same as well, like who can guide you in the specific way. For example, what needs to be done, what not needs to be done. Having a mentors change the game as well. More you explore, the more you able to get to know about the things. And anytime I can help you out, you can always message me. I believe like you all have my LinkedIn handle, and you can always message me. I will reach out, like you can reach out to me and we can talk on the specific themes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you, everyone. Thank you, Nilesh, for sparing your valuable time with us and sharing your insights. Definitely, a lot of learnings came out, and definitely, it's a long-term game, and we all need patience. And a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, and then keep on adding step after step. That is the consistency we need to figure out to reach our goals. And
Yep.
establishing a milestone that you want to achieve is required. And once you keep the consistency, definitely sooner or later you'll reach that goal.
Yes.
That's
Totally agree with you.
one of the takeaway. And thanking you all for joining in today and making this session successful. You can put on your questions via, you can reach out directly to Nilesh via LinkedIn, or you can put on your questions via Google Form or in the group chat. I'll be opening it for a few hours, and you can ask anything. Thank you, everyone, for joining in today.
Thank
Anything
you everyone
else?
for thank you everyone for having me, and it's a wonderful thing like able to talk to amazing people, and you all are doing great in their life, just that you need to learn on every day, and I'm also learning. And that's all the things you need to understand the beauty, and you need to be flexible with the things. बहुत सारी चीजें आपको लाइफ में डेली फ्लेक्सिबल होना पड़ता है ना. You need to, कई चीजों में ऐसा होता है कि you will feel you are not getting the results, but you will need to have something in your mind like what exactly the next step you are going to do. And that's all about it. And do love your loved ones and have an amazing festival season coming ahead. खुश रहो life में, and you will going to do amazing things. And any help from my side, you can always reach out to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilesh. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you.
Nilesh.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. See you next
Thank you,
Saturday.
Shivani, for organizing these sessions, for the consistency.
Thank you so much.
We so appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you, Nilesh ji.
thank you. So next week it is Choti Diwali, and we the Children's Day is approaching. So we are bringing one parenting coach, or he's a happiness coach who teaches children. So we are bringing him. If you know Sunny Nagpalji, so he is our guest coming Saturday.
This is for the children or for parents?
For parents, you can bring along your children if you want. He's actually a happiness coach who brings happiness to each child's face, and he's taking sessions with various schools and universities. So we are excited to bring him on.
Okay. Okay.
So you will always find him smiling. So he's a smile coach.
That's wonderful. We'll be there.
That's wonderful.